Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Jamilah Ataywa, work number 2320048, class PBI 5B. I read books. The title Speed Reading, The Comprehensive Guide to Speed Reading from Nathan Armstrong, which has 69 pages. Chapter 1 discusses about speed reading. Surviving and thriving as a professional today demands two new approaches to their written works. First, it requires a new approaches to orchestrating information by skillfully choosing what to read and what to ignore. Second, it requires a new approach to integrating information by reading faster and with greater comprehension. Success requires wisdom, which is the effective application of knowledge. Our ability to gain knowledge of important and relevant things is key to becoming wise. Information overload. With the rapid development on the internet, knowledge has become both such a precious commodity and a very abundant one. With such abundance, however, come issues with accuracy, as the internet has made it easy for anyone who's adept at browsing the web to become an expert. Sifting the knowledge from shelf has become excruciatingly more challenging. That's not an excuse for a failure, however. It's simply a great challenge to be able to cover as much material as possible, understand them well, and make information decisions on such material. It's not a challenge that, quite honestly, we can choose to ignore or decline, unless we don't want to succeed in our current field of education or occupation. Speed reading is the one of the best approach to successfully take on this challenge. To the extent we can read fast, in the extent we can cover more reading material and information. This allows us to be able to shift more cave for the knowledge width and in the process get more width. Common obstacle to speed reading. Habits are what cause us to read slowly and speed and eternity, finishing up a single book. Consider these three to be your speed reading bumps that you will need to avoid. 1. Word fixation. When we read, our eyes normally stop on each word. We can these fixations, stopping at every word in the text that we are reading slow down our reading and to a great extent affect our ability to understand the text well. In contrast, if our eyes stop to read words in batches of say 3 per fixation, then we'll be able to read to 500 word text in less than 3 minutes. The fewer the fixations or stop, the faster we can read. In terms of comprehension, more fixation can mean slower or less understanding of the text. 2. Retweeting. By this, we mean to say looking back or reiterating what we have just read unnecessarily. Sure, there are quite a few moments when we need to go back to what we just read, especially if it's quite technical or difficult to understand, but if we do it for just about all that we read in the text, it will greatly slow down our ability to read and comprehend the material. 3. The voice. We are talking about the voice we hear inside our head when we read text. Yes, the voice is ours. Reading with Our voices in our heads speaking. The text is also known as subvocalization. More than just speech comprehensions. Excessive speed reading can prove to be counterproductive. There are speech limits after which our ability to comprehend what we are reading starts to decline. The whole point of increasing reading speed is to be able to learn faster but not learn less. Reading isn't worth a dime without comprehension, and comprehension of a written text isn't possible without reading. That's why when it comes to speed reading, well, let's comprehension be our safety mechanism. Okay, that's all I can say. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.